What's up, nerds? Back with another video, another rant about work video. And this one, and the reason I make these is because it ties into my philosophy on life, the philosophy on work, living, everything like that. And it's just free content. And also, I had planned to have another 45 minutes to do things, but I only have another 10 minutes to do things. So, real quick little video. So, essentially, we've got a couple problem people at work, right? And it's interesting to see how response is responsibility is divided. And the you could look at it a few different ways. So I just wanted to, go over the situation and talk about stuff, and then you can decide for yourself, what side of the argument do I want to be on? How would I handle the situation, etc. Because, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So we recently cleaned the sauna at work. And I'm sorry, not cleaned, but we fixed one of the broken parts of the sauna. The benches that people sit on, one of them has been detached for years now. I mean, literally, I think this thing has been detached from, or not secured to the sauna floor or whatever, at least for a year and a half. At least a year and a half. And so we finally got that reattached. Hey, it took a year and a half, but look at us, where we finally broke out the screw gun and screwed it in. And wow, but I digress. Sorry, that's the customer who the customer in me who used the gym for 4 years and is amazed that it took a year and a half to get something fixed that you could fix in 10 minutes. But I digress. The point is that we had our handyman who still has broken things all over the pool area. But what do I know about being a handyman? It's not like I have a website. It's not like I've done various services. It's not like I used to be contracted, licensed to perform handyman and contractor services in the state. I digress. What do I know? I am but a lowly lifeguard. I am but a lowly employee. I do not know anything about these situations. I just see the time frame that it takes for things to happen, and I think to myself, we can't do this any faster. And so we have another employee two. So we've got the handyman, now we've got employee number two, who is a lifeguard who wants to use the sauna, and we have other customers that are customers who are my friends, frankly, and customers who want to use the sauna and are asking, texting me like, Luke, why is the sauna closed? What's going on? And so we have this second employee reopen the sauna, and the customers get to use the sauna. Great. And then I show up for work at the end of the night. So the sauna was presumably worked on in the morning, I guess. And then it was opened in the afternoon, and then I got there in the evening, right? And so what did we find? I got my little physical, my little example today. What did we find inside of the sauna at night when we opened it? Bang! Two rather large, rather sharp nails that are actually, to be honest, a little dirty. It's tough to see the brown on this, but it's got scummy stuff from the floor on there. And thankfully, thank God, nobody stepped on these, right? That would have not been fun. Imagine getting a bloody foot, looking down, there's this gross, sharp nail inside the sauna, right? And so the point of this video is, what do you think? Do you think it is the fault of the handyman, employee one, for not cleaning up after himself or taking care of things while he was working. If you, well, you don't know, but there are things you can do while you are working that make your life easier. One of them being having a dedicated container for your screws, your nails, whatever tools you are using. So it's like, okay, every screw that I take is going to go in the screw box. Every nail that I take is going to go in the nail box. Every used throwaway thing is going to go in the used throwaway box, because you don't want to put all of that together into one container, because then let's say you need a screw. Do you know if you're using an old screw? What if the head is stripped? You want to use a new screw. Maybe it's a one that you can reuse. There's all these things, so it's good to have them in containers, right? I like to think that is a pretty generic handyman, a generic worksman knowledge. This person, specifically this handyman, has been the handyman there for half a decade, if not longer than that. And so it's surprising that he doesn't do these things, but I digress. But so is it the fault of the handyman for not having these simple systems, for not cleaning up after himself, for not whatever, right? Or maybe, and is it the fault of employee number 2 who opened the sauna despite it not supposed to be opened, right? And did not check the sauna when he opened it, because again, presumably he knows why it was closed, because he was told when he's like, oh, why is the sauna closed? It's like, oh, well, we just did work and we want to, make sure it's clean or something. And he decided to not check to make sure the sauna is cleaned before he opened it. Or is it a little bit column A, a little bit column B? And just a bonus question. I wonder what you think would have happened if a person stepped on these screws and got tetanus or got some sort of infection or something. I wonder who would have been at fault for the gym. What would have happened if that situation arose? And because if you can't tell, I have slight issues with both employee 1 handyman and employee number 2. And for myself personally, I was the one who obviously, again, found these things, was there at the sauna when the people found these nails, and my friends found these nails, and I'm just like, okay, this is an interesting situation, and just wanted to know what you guys thought, because again, I've got my personal philosophies on things, and just wanted to know your opinion. And to end the video, I obviously have problems with both employees. I mean, the handyman, what are you doing? Are you just ripping out the fucking nails and throwing them over your shoulder? How do you forget to not have those things? I mean, it's fucking it's first grade SpongeBob, and he's done such a piss poor job at so many things in the building. And it's like, this is not the first time he's been dog shit at his job. So it's like, I guess this is to be expected. Obviously, the guy who can't fucking paint and sand something. Obviously, the guy who uses Scotch tape to fix doors. Obviously, the guy who doesn't know what side of the scrubber brush to use. Obviously, this guy's going to be fucking dog shit at his job. Obviously, he's going to leave sharp, pointy things where people walk into a room with their bare feet exposed. Obviously, he's going to do that. And then employee number 2 is like, no shit, he's not going to clean, because the only time he cleans is when I am there, and I guilt trip him into cleaning because I'm not on shift. He's on shift, but I do the cleaning because I know he doesn't do it. So, and then he's like, oh, I'll clean. I'm the one on duty. It's like, oh, if were you going to clean? Then how come I'm the one that attached the hose? How come I'm the one that got it all ready to be used? Oh, but now that it's all done, now you're gonna clean. And it's like, so obviously this guy didn't fucking clean before opening the sauna. And it's just like, it just is, it's obvious. And this is, again, my humble, this is, it's so obvious why I'm the best employee there, because I am the one who washes things down and cleans them before they are used. I am the one who, even though this is a bullshit minimum wage job, even though this is obviously one of the easiest things you could possibly do, I still take pride in my work, and I still make it a point to do just, you know, above the bare minimum, because again, the bare minimum's at the fucking floor. So it's like doing above the bare minimum. I mean, that's even below the regular amount of work, or that's at the regular amount of work. It's not like I'm going out of my way by all these minutes and doing all this insane stuff. I'm just doing above the, like, what's on the fucking bottom of the floor. I mean, we couldn't have cleaned that. We couldn't have just sprayed it. It's not even hard. You're just spraying it down. You're sweeping with a brush. It takes 5 fucking minutes. You couldn't take 5 fucking minutes to stop possibly someone impaling their fucking toe on this. I mean, like, thank God you've got the small side of the nail, right? But God, can you imagine how pissed off you'd be if somehow you like spun the nail and this went lengthwise into your fucking foot? Can you fucking imagine? Whoo, that payout, baby. That would have been a nice payout. Anyway, smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other. As always, I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Deuces.